Hello, this is Matt Sorensen with Midland GIS Solutions. This demonstration will be focusing on the query and export functionality built within our Integrity WebGIS platform. So the first thing, if you're wanting to query any of the data that is contained within the website, the first thing you'll do is click on the Search tab up in the upper left-hand corner, and then it's going to open up the Search toolbar. In the far right hand side of that toolbar, you're going to see a query button. Just simply click on that and it will open up the query window over on the left. The next thing you're going to do is you're wanting to tell it what layer you're wanting to query. So if you click on the data source drop down menu here, it's going to list all the available layers that are in the particular website you're in. The first query that we will run will just be on the parcel layer. So I'm going to click parcel, and then below that it's going to give you all of the attribute fields that are contained within the parcel layer. So we're going to go all the way to the bottom. I'm just going to do something just pretty straightforward. Total. So we're going to find every parcel with a total property value. The next drop down is your operator, and so is greater than, equal to, greater than, less than, so forth and so on. So I'll just go ahead and use greater than. Looks like I already had that number. I'm going to type in 400,000. So, and then click search. And it just takes a minute for it to run that query. And you're going to see it gives you the query results over here. There's 175 properties that met that criteria. And within here, I mean, we can click on each one of those individually, zoom in on it, look at the information, specific information on that parcel in more detail here. I could close out of that, go to the next parcel, so forth and so on. I also have the ability, if I want to, let me close this, there we go. So query results, we can see that, and right next to that we have there's 4 lines. If I hover my mouse cursor over that, that's our panel actions menu. What I can do there, if I click on that, it's going to give me a drop-down menu. There's a couple of different ways I can look at the results. I have the option to switch to a table view, so I can click that, and it's going to give me more of an Excel file, look of the results. I can do the same thing I was doing on the list. I could scroll down, click on this particular property. It's going to jump us to that property, so we can take a look at that in more detail. I'm going to go ahead and switch that back to list view. I also have the ability, if I click on the panel action menu, to export to an Excel file. So after I've run that query, I can actually click here. It's going to export the query results into an Excel file format. You can see where it kind of dropped it down here in the bottom left hand corner. If I click on that, as long as you have Microsoft Excel loaded on your computer, it will let you open that file up. And then at this point, I can customize, I can edit this Excel file, but it's basically listing, as you can see if I scroll all the way down, all 175, actually it's showing 76, but there's an extra row, 175 results. So it's giving me all the information on those properties. And close out of that, close here, close this. Okay, I'm going to go back to full extent. We're going to run one more query. Let me go back to my search tab, go to query, and in this time I'm going to pick gravity main. So sewer gravity main, and looks like I already had some information in here, which is fine, but I'm going to go ahead and do a multi-part query. So we want to find every gravity main. Here's all the attributes for the gravity main that have a diameter that is equal to, and then here I'll just take that out. I think I had 12 entered in there. And then I can click add another condition. And so I'm going to find every gravity main that's 12 inches in diameter, but that also has a material that is equal to, of course, it's going to show me all the domains for the material here. If I want to pick a different one, I'll just leave it at PVC and then click search. And so there it has found 96 gravity main segments that are 12-inch PVC. The really neat thing now is if I export this to an Excel file, click on Panel Action Menu, Export to Excel. Okay. Open that Excel file up here. Is that with that information, now I can go over, you're going to see that there's a column here that shows pipe length. So I can quickly just go all the way down to the bottom, and I actually have to enable editing here. There we go. Find my pipe length column. There we are. And I can just do an auto sum of that. And so within, you know, a minute or less, I was able to query out every 12-inch PVC within the entire city and calculate out a total linear footage of that particular pipe size and material. So if I needed to run a report, or for improvements to that particular utility or that pipe, I have that information that I can just email or export out into a report form. Let's go ahead and close out that. I don't need to save it. Okay, and so that is the quick demonstration of the query tool. It's pretty powerful tool that basically allows you to ask your mapping, your GIS mapping system a question. It's going to give you back results. It allows you to export that information out into an Excel file. Thank you.